What you got there?
This came in the mail today, people. What you think I got in this box?
Some kind of survival stuff.
You're right. I do. Survive how you get to work or not back at work.
A spark plug.
That's a spark plugs.
Uh-huh.
I drive a Hyundai, so this be breaking all the time.
What is that?
The windows
Oh,
up and
okay.
down.
I haven't even seen okay. And
Yeah.
where'd you order it off of? Amazon?
Nah, rock outlet. Ain't going up.
Okay.
Don't order no parts off no Amazon, people. Because you don't know where
Car
those
parts or
from.
just parts in general?
Parts and what parts you need? You make it
Well,
order
say I
washing
need
machine
something for my
parts.
refrigerator or something, just something random like that.
Yeah, you make it do that, but don't order no parts or something. Cabin air filter. Brandon drive his first car with one of those. Car he got now. Engine filter.
Uh-huh.
And who they go put that in, Brandon?
You are.
Do I want to put that in?
No.
But I'm trying to be resilient. I don't got the money.
And you made an interesting post I saw. You said somebody at AutoZone, they said they did use you were saying, I think they said Hyundai was a foreign company, a Japanese company. Okay. So what kind of company is it? Now you saying it's been, but well, go ahead, break it down.
No, you did no. First of all, I want to judge your now.
Yeah, please do.
Hyundai is
I
made in what country, Brandon?
I don't know. I think it's some stuff made over here. It's an American company, I would think, but it's supposed to be like a Japanese. What is it? What is it?
Brandon, I did a whole hour presentation on Hyundai, and we talked about the.
What is it? I don't remember. What is it?
Korean, South Korean.
You know, that's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's not the same. But
no,
okay.
What's the difference between Payless shoes and Nikes?
But that okay.
Hyundai and Kia is Payless.
And I tied all that into a. But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Honda and Toyota, they are not the same. One is crap. One make crap motors, but the outside is nice. And the other one makes good motors, but the outside is boring. But it lasts forever and hold its value.
But I think somebody like you would know the difference. And people who aren't really in that, we would lump all that into the same thing. And we'll say
he works at AutoZone, Brandon.
No, I got you.
He works at AutoZone.
But is it 2025? They'll hire anybody at AutoZone now. It's a difference between when we grew up and we would go in the AutoZone and look around for car stuff to put on our car. Is a real knowledgeable man in there that could probably almost run his own shop if he wanted to.
He had his own shop. And what happened was he came there drinking too much and the car fell on somebody.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then you go up there, they call him Scruffy. Scruffy come up in there. That's when they had those, what they call them mechanical keyboards. You hit the button and it comes right back, that button come right back up on your ass. And he pulls it up. And he down there YouTube video a drawing right there how to put it on.
Okay.
And you walk off with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not like that anymore. Have you been to AutoZone or what's the O'Reilly's or some of the places?
Yeah,
but you know,
been last week.
Yeah.
I got the post.
People don't go to those places anymore. It seems so they don't really understand what that was like back when you first had a car and going in there and talking to the people. That's how you learned about your car. And I guess it was more of a connection when we had our first couple cars, and you trying to work on it yourself and become knowledgeable. But people don't really care about that stuff.
Hold on, first, Brandon. Now you talk out of ignorance and you think you're talking smart.
I do kind of, but go ahead. I'm freestyler. Go ahead.
Now you can't work on a car if you wanted to. I couldn't work on a new car.
Okay, you true.
That's what you talk about.
Is it because it's so complicated?
If I can't work on it, how the hell a regular guy who only did spark plugs and doesn't work on them?
Tell me why you can't work on it anymore. Is it because of the computers? Is it because of they design it so it'll keep people away from the car and have to go to the dealership and places like that?
It may be dealership only parts. It may be special parts that only dealerships can replace.
Yeah.
It may be, like dealership only parts and no aftermarket stuff yet.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people don't think about that kind of stuff, but go ahead.
And like right here, my car ain't due to another 5,000 miles. But my experience tell me the spark plugs ain't kicking like they're supposed to, or the catalytic converter plug. The spark plugs ain't kicking like they're supposed to be kicking.
They used to. They're not doing it like it used to. Like the quality of a lot of products and parts.
My car.
Okay.
I said
Now I got you. Go ahead.
How did I break it down, bro? It messed me up.
No, but I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. Like the performance of parts that you used to buy in the past, it seemed like they don't perform like they used to, and they don't last. What?
Yeah, what did I say? I'm doing the clip. You don't know I'm doing the clips right now. You just don't know it. Yeah, that's why I'm like, you asked me. Yeah. Yeah. What I was saying about the spark plugs?
You were saying they're not performing. That's what I thought you were going.
This is what I was saying. Back in the day, a guy may only go as much as installing spark plugs, and that's all the skills he knew.
Okay.
If a guy only today has that only knowledge, he cannot work on present cars today.
Yeah.
Because it's very more complex.
And do you think you need more certification, training, that kind of stuff to even start working on cars?
No, you don't. Only thing you need to get your that they'll work on them. Then you'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm saying like at certain dealerships or like, of course, then you don't need no kind of certification if you just at somebody's auto shop. But for dealerships, I think sometimes they want you to be trained because you can't necessarily have somebody that's untrained or unqualified working on these cars.
You think you got the best mechanics at dealership, Brandon?
No, I don't think that at all.
Huh?
But
you ever had to fight with dealerships because they think they know it all, but they don't?
Of course, they mess up cars all the time, for sure.
You ever had a guy say that car is not designed for? You got to put synthetic oil in the vehicle.
Oh yeah,
and synthetic oil wasn't even fucking out with the vehicle.
Where does that breakdown come from? Because there was a time where certain information was available. But now it seems like they're trying to rewrite history on a lot of stuff. And that was a good example of the thing you went through with the synthetic oil. Why are they trying to push that? Because that's what it seems like. That synthetic oil stuff is a push. What do you think it is?
All right, let's talk about some of the worst things I've seen as a former manager managing 99% of guys. All right, let me tell you a story. I had one guy. This is around 2008, 2009. He needed some new tires for his Camry. I think one blew out, the other one was all bald. So this guy did not have no money to buy 4 tires, used whatever, just 4 tires. So what this young man done is he got a whole new car. So instead of paying $500 for a set of tires, he dropped $19,000 for a new car payments. Now, 1 month of car payments could have paid for his set of tires for his Camry. But he chose to buy a new car.